The honorable judges and audiences, my name is Kira Aldiana Aulia Mahsa and I'm from Universitas Negeri Semarang. Today, let me deliver a speech entitled Quality Education for a Brighter Indonesian Future. Ladies and gentlemen, so far, there has been a significant transformation in the education system in Indonesia, from conventional learning with textbook and teacher-based learning to using the latest technology and more focusing on student-based learning. The rapid development of technology in this digital era 5.0, which is marked by the use of artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and robotics, is the most influential factor in the transformation. The use of advanced technology provides easier access to education, flexible learning style adjustments, and more effective learning. But with that comes the problem where students tend to use this technology as a shortcut to get good grades without understanding the material or learning points that they should understand. If so, quality education has not been achieved because the learning process has not been able to fulfill its objectives, right? Then how to overcome this problem? Ladies and gentlemen, the use of technology will be more valuable if we use it according to our needs. Students today prefer interactive and easy to understand learning rather than listen to the teacher's explanation in front of the class for 2 hours straight. Teachers, as educational facilitators, are expected to be able to adapt to the situation by collaborating with the latest technology in order to create a more enjoyable learning atmosphere for students. For example, providing interesting material with AI animation or providing educational games with the help of learning software such as Kahoot, WordWall, Quizlet, and so on. The important thing is that the learning process carried out using this technology is in accordance with the learning objectives. For students themselves, as a young generation who are tech savvy, they must be aware of the use of technology in supporting their learning. The convenience of technology is not to complete assignment as quickly as possible, but to help understand concepts or materials better. It is not the grade, it is not the score, but the understanding and ability to master the material is the most important thing so that the learning process will be more valuable and useful. Not only with the concept of strengthening understanding, but providing space for students to develop their talents and interests must also be done. Because in fact, there are students who are more passionate when practicing than learning theory. There are students who excel in sports than chemistry. There are also students who are more fluent in speaking a foreign language than learning history. With these efforts, hopefully, we can work together to fulfill the fourth SDG program, namely quality education. With qualified teachers providing valuable education to form students or young generations who have relevant skills to achieve sustainable development. The future of Indonesia will be filled and led by these young people, these students. So ladies and gentlemen, let's make quality education a stepping stone for these young souls in developing themselves as the next generation of the nation. Malcolm X, an African-American Muslim human rights activist, once said, "Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." I'm Gera Aldena Olia Masa, and that's all from me. Thank you so much for your attention.